Hello everybody and welcome to Goldcrest Valley in Farming Simulator 22. This is the start of a new dawn. We have here the farm that we will start on and the equipment and a little bit of land, and we'll see where it all takes us. But for the moment I'm going to walk across to my new property. This is my car, this is my house, and you can see everything around us. And let's fly so we can see things a bit better. So we have some sheds. There's a field over there with nothing on it. We can start precision farming on that field over there and that field over there. This field over here I think is wheat, and we have 3 tractors. We'll have a look at that in a sec. But we have all the things that you may or may not remember from Goldcrest Valley in Farming Simulator 17. I used to play on this map all the time. It's very evocative, and this is why I wanted to start a series on this map, because I so remember it's very nostalgic for me. I so remember it from playing, I think it was on the Nintendo Switch actually. I played Farming Simulator 17 Goldcrest Valley on the Nintendo Switch. So who's that over there? Get off my land. Now let's have a look at the map. Let's stop flying. Let's have a look at the map. This is the map. So we own these fields here, 12, 14 and 15. And we also own, I think this is a sheep pen here, and a pig pen here, and a cow barn here, and also a field here, 27. And I'm not entirely sure what's on this field, but we'll find out pretty soon. Let's see if I can just spawn down there. I can't at the moment. So so basically, let's have a look at our equipment. We have... There's a few things that I'm going to sell because I need to swap equipment that I've got for equipment that I need, because we're going to be doing precision farming. Say for example, we don't need we could do with 2 tractors but not 3, so I may sell this middle one here. This harvester I will keep. I normally sell this because it's normally not big enough, but for our fields, which are quite small, it is big enough. Cars I never have, so I'll sell that. This trailer I don't need. The seeder is the wrong one, so and so forth. And most of the grass things for grass, I want different equipment. So but for the moment, let's get on with harvesting this field here. Where's our... There it is. There's our harvester. So let's jump in it. Okay, I haven't switched off the engine starting up when you jump in, so I'll do that in a minute. But for the moment, let's... Aha. Fatal error. Okay. Switch it on. And let's harvest this field. And then I think we will start precision farming for all the fields. So first thing we need to do is buy the Azaria, what's it called? The one that analyses the field. It's a compact or something, proactive. Not sure. It's an Azaria though. We'll get that. By the way, I think I'll just turn off the straw swath, if I can find it. Okay, turn off the straw swath because we don't need straw for anything at the moment, so that's a waste. So yeah, so we're gonna analyse things today, and then we might need to buy things like a slurry spreader, and I always like to have the John Deere R732i power sprayer, which is for fertiliser and herbicide as well. So I will get on with harvesting this field, and I will see you afterwards. I'll do a fast forward and I'll see you in a bit. Now, I wanted to start this series on the start from scratch, the hard mode in Farming Simulator, but the only thing about that mode, when you start in that mode, these evocative buildings like the farmhouse, etc., are not there. They're just not on the map, and there's big holes actually where the farmhouse is. Maybe not on this map, but there's two Goldcrest Valley maps, and if you take the farmhouse away, there's a big hole left in the ground, and it looks just odd. So there's that person on our land again. Shall I run him over? In order to have all the buildings on the map, you have to start in New Farmer, which is, you know, the easy mode. So this is what I've started in, but it doesn't seem very easy to me because we only have £100,000 and small fields, which there's nothing to harvest on them at the moment. So there's not much to start with, even though we've got the land and the equipment. In a minute, once this is put in the ground. By the way, actually, I don't know if we've got any. Sometimes you start with some crops in the silo, but I don't think we've got anything. No, nothing. So, well, that's nice. We've got some crops in the silo, and I'm not sure actually where to put the harvester, but I'll find a place for it. In here, I think. Perfect. So I think what I should do now is to take this John Deere 7810 and sell it, and also sell some of the things as well, like this trailer, which I'm not comfortable with, and this seeder, and the cultivator we don't need because we're going to be doing direct drilling in order to help precision farming. So if we find the John Deere 7810 first, this one, and this is the seeder. So now it looks to me, let's put the weight on actually, it looks to me like there's seed in it, so I will go and dispense that, and then we'll take this tractor and this seeder and we'll take it down and sell it. And we also need to take the cultivator because we're not going to need that, so if I can maybe put that on the front. Okay, so here we are with a cultivator on the front and a seeder on the back. Now, this might look a bit odd, but personally I live in quite a rural part of England with loads of farms around me, and I see things like this all the time. With you know, random things on the back and front of the tractors in order to transport them. So I think this is realistic. So anyway, let's go down to the shop, and I also need to remember, because I'm in England, that we drive on the right in America. So I'll drive on the right, and I'm going to sell this tractor, and then we need to buy the Isaria something, I've forgotten the name of it. It's either Proactive or something else. I'll see you when we're down at the shop anyway. Okay, here we are at the shop. This brings back memories. So let's go and sell all this stuff. I don't suppose I need to repair any of it because it's all brand new. Let's have a look. So no, don't need to repair any of it. 10,000, that's fine. Okay. John Deere, don't need to repair $2. Okay. So, yeah, I'll sell that, thanks. And 30,000, that's fantastic. Okay. Now let's pop in the shop and see if they've got what I need. So, it's in miscellaneous. It's in miscellaneous. It's the Isaria Scout. That's what it's called. So we need that because we're going to be analysing the fields. So I will buy this because we're going to need this from here on in. I think you have to do it before each harvest. I'm not sure. So we'll buy this. Unfortunately, we've just sold a tractor that will help us get it back to the farm. Where is it? It's over there. So I will take the other John Deere and I'll go and get it. And is there anything else actually before I go? Anything else to sell? Can't take the car. The trailer, we could take the trailer. I think I will take the trailer. Yeah, let's do that. Where is it? It's over there. Okay, so I'll see you when I'm back with the Azaria Scout. Okay, well I'm just down at the shop picking up the Azaria Scout, and I just realised that while I'm here, we should hire a slurry spreader because we're going to need it imminently. So the one that I like is this Fleagle here, so I'm going to hire this. It's a bit much to spend 95,000 at the moment. I'm going to hire it. So, but we need to have the John Deere manure sensing system on it because this is needed to present the correct amount of slurry to the field. So I'm going to put that on and I'm going to lease it for 5,400. Well worth it. We're going to need it imminently. And I also noticed while I was here that this Breedle fertilizer spreader is here and I use this all the time, so I'm going to buy this because this is a bargain at the moment. So extension, yes, I'd like the big extension please, and I would like the 6 meter spreader. How much is it now? 30,000. That's still fine, and I think we will buy this. Yes. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't take both things back at the same time, but I will take the Azaria Scout back now, and also the slurry spreader, and we'll come and get the fertilizer spreader later on when we need to lime the fields. So I will see you when I'm back at the farm. Okay, here we are. So I can analyse all of these fields now, these 3 fields, and I'll leave this just here for the moment, and I will go over to field 12. Now, I always put this on the back, this Scout, but I'm not sure if you can put it on the front. Let's find out. Yes, I think that's okay. So, I'm going to analyse this field. It's a bit of a slow process, so I'll put it on a time lapse, and I'll see you when I've finished. Okay, so final prod, and then we have to, yes, we have to send our soil sample for analysis. Okay, that's fine. While that's happening, I think that, let's just have a look at this thing. Hey, we've got our analysis, that's quick. Okay, let's just have a look at it. So it's loam and sandy loam. That's good. The one thing I don't want is silty clay because that's much more work and a less fertile sort of earth. So that's brilliant. So let's go and do the other 2 fields. I will probably either do a time lapse or skip to the end. I haven't quite decided yet. So I'll see you when I've finished. Okay, this is the last prod for our fields. I already have the results for field 14, I think it is. Right. Okay, that's fine. So let's see the results for field 14. Okay, so loamy sand and sandy loam. And loamy sand is 15, so good American soil, no silty clay, which I'm a bit relieved about because it's more difficult. Now I was thinking as I was doing this that we have 186,000 in the bank now, and it would be handy to have more land, and I would like to buy another field if I can, and I would like to buy a field where it's ready to harvest or soon to be harvested, like 22. That's quite a big field. How much is that? 139. Now I may go for that because we have small fields here, and 22 is a pretty big field. What is it? It's sorghum. Yeah, it's sorghum. So if we buy that, we could get some chickens and feed them the sorghum that we get off it. So it's a win-win situation. I think I'm going to buy that. I just need to make sure we have enough money. So first things first, let's stand on the field and see what it says about nitrogen and pH. Actually, let's go into this and see what it says about pH. pH could be better. Nitrogen is really bad for all our fields, so you can see that obviously by standing on the field as well. So I think what we'll do immediately is put slurry down on all our fields, because this is basically what precision farming tells you to do, to put slurry down before you do anything else. I'll just put this back in the shed, and I'll try and show you where it says that in precision farming. Okay, so it's in nitrogen value. Slurry or manure will increase the nitrogen level by a fixed value, but depending on the soil type. It is recommended to do this before preparing the field for the next sowing. This is why I always put a bed of slurry down before I do anything else, and this is what I'm going to do on this occasion. The only thing is that we don't have a source of slurry at the moment, but I can provide one because there's a mod, a viable slurry mod, and when I find it I'll come back to you. Yes, it's in buildings and containers. Viable slurry is just here. It's only $1,000, but I will put it, so I'll put it just near the field, just here I think. Okay, for better or worse, that's where it is. So let's get in our Massey Ferguson, I think, and we'll have some fun with slurry. This field in particular has been very, very hungry for nitrogen, so I've had to go back and refill about 3 times just on this field. And also, while I've been doing this, I've realised that we have a field down in the southwest, so I think maybe what we should do is check in on it, because I've no idea what's on that field or what it is. So I think we will. I can't send the slurry spreader back just yet because we might need it for that field. So I'll just park up at the side of the field here, and let's have a look on the map, because we own Yeah, we've got these sort of animal pens, and we have this field 27 down here, and I've no idea what this is. Growth. It's just nothing. There's nothing on it, I think. So we need to do the same thing with this field. Let's see if we can just... I'll just cut to when I'm there, actually. I just want to pop down there and see the field. Yes, this is our... cow barn, I think it must be. Yeah, our cow barn. And we have a silage pit as well. And we have all things that I don't necessarily want for cutting grass, etc. Yeah, I'm sure this is a cow barn. Yes, it is. And we have field... Ah, it's grass. Wow. This is very good. Okay, this is fantastic. Okay, so we've got some grass ready to harvest. But we might... I think we'll harvest this and we will then perform precision farming on it. So we might need to keep the slurry spreader for now. But let's go back to this field, because actually let's just stand on the field. Yeah, the pH value is good but needs raising. The nitrogen, we have to know what the crop is before we can finally balance the nitrogen and put the perfect amount in. So I'm thinking the crops that we can do are not much. There's a limit on what we can do. I think we will do wheat and barley in these fields. We need to put something in because we need money. These fields are costing us money if there's nothing in them. So let me think what to do now. I think we need to put lime on the fields now to balance the pH, or to raise the pH. So unfortunately I left the fertiliser spreader down at the shop, so I think I will go and get it, and then I'll see you back here when we're ready to put lime on the fields. I'm starting to regret selling that John Deere tractor earlier, because I forgot that we had that field in the south that needs servicing, so it'd be handy to have a tractor down there all the time rather than having to take one from here. But I suppose we could just put one of our tractors down there, because this Massey Ferguson and the John Deere are very similar tractors, and I can't afford to have workers at the moment anyway, so we can only use one tractor at a time up here. So I might as well put one of these tractors, like this one, down in the south to do the jobs down there. So I think that's what I'll do. Let's just turn off here, and I just want to stand on the fields to make sure that it says pH is perfect, because I'm not sure it is. It is. We had the automatic application rate on, but I wasn't sure if it was going to say that the pH was perfect afterwards. It says it on this one. Let's go and have a look at this one. By the way, I want to do something about all these bushes. I'm not a fan of the bushes. I'd like to get rid of them. Yeah, pH is perfect on here. And so that means it should be perfect on this one as well. Yes, that's fantastic. So, now, is this our... Yeah, this is ours, isn't it? We just bought it. Let's put this in the shed, and I think to finish off the episode today, I just want to try mowing the grass in the south. How can I get through here? Yeah, with that the mower that we've got, I was saying that I might like to sell it, but I'll try and be broad-minded, and I will use it and see how it is. And then sell it. But I'll see how it does. So put this in the shed, and then I'll take the Massey Ferguson and we'll go and cut the grass in the south. So I'll see you when we get there. Okay, well I tried this mower, but it's just too small really. We need something that's sort of double the size of this, so I think maybe we'll trade it in the next episode. There's a little bit also down here that I just need to finish off the whole field by doing this tiny little bit down here. Now before I finish the episode, there was a field that I wanted to buy earlier, and I'm going to buy it now because I'm worried that as soon as it's ready to harvest, on the map it will show as harvested. So let's go into the map and look for the field. It is, growth is the final growth stage, so it's 22 and it's 139,000, and I'm going to buy it. Yes. Okay, so that's ready to do in the next episode. There's plenty to do in the next episode, including windrowing all this stuff. But thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Please like and subscribe, and take care, and bye for now.